So guys, we're going to move on to running forehand aggressive cross court. Running forehand aggressive cross court, okay? Bam. Off shots, really. So I also want you guys to watch the movement very closely, okay? So sometimes you'll move back, so you move front, depending on what she thinks about her own shot, okay? So let's say, look, okay? Look. It's a little behind, right? Look, she moves back. If she feels like she hit a better one, she'll move in, okay? So make sure you guys know also be aware of like how to learn how to like read the ball, so you can recover like closer or more behind. Not only like to the correct place side to side, but also like front and back. Okay? Front and back is also important. Nice, nice. Drive, nice try. Good. Very good. So also understand like when you do this kind of drills, right? If your opponent fits like too close here, right, and you're supposed to go cross court, right? It's hard because you can see the angle. It's not so easy to hit like that, but from like here to there, it's much easier, okay? So sometimes when the ball's too close, it's not easy to go cross court, so you can try to hit a little bit more closer to the middle, right? Don't force the angle if you can't, okay? So if your opponent doesn't feed you like the correct like angle, try not to take too much risk and go to the side, okay? So this drill, you also learn how to like be aware of like, okay, if I'm too near, from here I can't really hit too corner, right? But from here I can hit a little bit more wide, okay? Because I have like the angle to hit a little bit wider, right? So you can learn many different situations. So for example, just now when she hit here, right? She was here, she hit in the middle. Most likely, if she would have lost the point, right? Yeah, that was better. That's a good one. Yeah. So learn how to use your position to be able to decide also like where you should hit, and then it will be easy for you to also, anticipate where your opponent's going to hit based on like their position, okay? But also it depends on the level, okay? If it's low level players, then you can't really read where the ball's going anyway. But for a little bit like higher level players, like intermediate plus, like a little bit higher intermediate and up, it's easier to read where they go because they already understand like the concept of like okay, I need to go here, 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 I have to hit here, yeah. So it's easier to read because they're almost like quite similar. So guys, we're gonna switch to forehand down line aggressive. It's a little bit tougher. Down line is always tougher when you're running, okay? So it's just to practice. Try not to do it too much, right? Usually when I recommend doing it is when you're really, really confident, or the ball's like a little bit slower. When the ball's fast, or when you're moving too much, it's a little bit tough to go down the line, especially aggressive. Just being neutral and changing direction is good, but if you want to go aggressive, it's sometimes a little bit tough, okay? So understand what you can do and what you cannot do. So guys, tennis is something that you just have to keep practicing. Wrong side. Something you just have to keep practicing. Right? Don't be discouraged if you cannot do something like quick enough because it takes time. Okay. Sometimes you gotta adjust your stroke, a little bit, adjust your position, adjust your body weight, whether you want to be in front or leaning back. You gotta be able to adapt and also use the correct technique at the same time. Sometimes you just can't do certain shots because of your technique, okay? Like if you do like you hold Western grip, right? Western grip, you cannot do a lot of stuff. Right? That's why nobody holds it. Not many people use Western grip. Okay, maybe only like Jack Sock. Okay, Nadal doesn't use Western. Okay, don't be mistaken. Boom. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so you can see that this one wasn't a very good choice, right? She should have like move, hit, and move back. She probably get too tired, that's why she like stayed inside to hit. So you can also tell like your opponent's fitness level from watching like what they decide to do with the ball, okay? If they start like like taking the lobs on the rise, for example, like difficult lobs on the rise, then maybe they're getting tired, okay? So very important to maintain your mental, you know, try to focus on doing a proper thing. Because when you get tired, sometimes you like make the wrong choices. Right. So it's quite tough.